Hello everyone, welcome back to another Mando Reviews, and today we're going to be talking about Kathleen Glasgow's You'd Be Home Now. We follow Emery as she tries to navigate a new world, a world where her brother's addiction has come to light after a fatal car accident he got into that killed somebody that was close to them. I want to share some quotes with you guys first. I'm made up of all my experiences up until this moment. Do you understand? Things you will never know have made me who I am right now in this moment. I feel like as long as you love yourself, or at least like yourself, all the bad things that have happened to your life were for a good reason. Nothing that is bad in our life is necessarily bad later on. It may be there for a reason, to teach us something, to help us grow in some way. And if that bad thing disappeared, would you like who you are? Another quote. Maybe people just use different things to fill up the emptiness. We all do this. We all have an addiction to something. Let it be needing always to be in a relationship, focusing on a certain aspect or part of your life. A lot of us buy books for this reason. Mine was flute. Flute was everything to me. It filled up a hole that I didn't even know I had. And now that it's changed, I'm not in school anymore, I'm at a loss sometimes to understand how to fill the holes that flute filled for me. One final quote. Emery, you've been in a little shell your whole life. Your whole life has been Mom and Joey, basically. You should find out what it feels like to have someone like you, love you, even if it hurts in the end, sad as that sounds. In that quote, we've all been there. We've all been with somebody that we needed to let go of, but we didn't know how to do it, or we didn't want to be alone. In the book, Emery is hooking up with her next door neighbor, who is the god of the school. He is a popular athlete, and she realizes that she needs to ask him a very important question, and the answer to that changes a lot of things for her. And that's as much as I'm going to tell you. I don't want to spoil it. I grew up a child of an addict, and I understand what Emery was going through. And in a lot of her situations in this book, she always tries to keep the status quo even. And so I know what that feels like firsthand. And I feel like sometimes it is worth it to rock the boat and change things. And some stuff that may be hurtful, and some great things may come out of it. I feel like this book is so important on so many levels, and I hope that you all go out and try to get this book and read it and absorb it and understand, even if you've never been in the situation of addiction and you don't know what that looks like or feels like. I feel like this book does such a beautiful job of painting that light in not as horrible way, but in a way that is accessible and understandable. And I think anybody can put themselves into Emery or Joey's shoes and understand what it feels like to be somebody else for a little while and learn from them. Well, that's all I have for today. I hope you guys go out and get this book. It meant the world to me, and I hope it does for you too. I hope you find something that will educate you and help you see the world differently, or help you realize that there are other people out there like you that are going through these problems, and that we all find the light and we all come out the other side of that tunnel.